Hello everyone, welcome to Nirja Education. This is class 9th, Science, Biology, lesson number 5, tissues. This is the continuation of animal tissue. In this session, we are going to discuss about animal tissue and its types. Before seeing this video, please go through my previous videos, then only you will get the continuity. At the same time, please subscribe our channel Nirja Education and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now, what is mean by connective tissue? The word itself showing the meaning connective. It connects or hold the body together is called the connective tissue. The tissues which helps to connect or hold or attach the body parts with organs, that is called what? Connective tissue. It is the most diverse of animal tissue. Compare then epithelial tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. This connective tissue is a diverse one. What is the meaning of diverse? Means it is in different forms. It actually connecting body each other. That is in different forms it is there. The connective tissues are made up of connective cells. These cells are widely spaced. One cell with another cell having more space between the two cells or other cells. So in that space is filled with a matrix or a special gel-like substance that is called a matrix. So the one cell to another cell, the intercellular space is more. As you all know that what is mean by intercellular space, the space between two cells, that space is more in the connective tissue. At the same time, that space is filled by a homogeneous substances is called a matrix. So matrix is nothing but uniformly, homogeneous means uniformly distributed gel-like substance is called a matrix. This matrix is very important. This matrix is composed of two substances. One is fibers, another one is ground substances. What is matrix composed of? Matrix are nothing but is a homogeneous jelly-like substances. It is made up of two types of substance. One is ground substance, another one is fiber. What is mean by the ground substance? Means it is filled with a high amount of water content. At the same time, it gives the shape to the tissues, nothing else. But the fiber, it is very important to the matrix because it consists of three different types of proteins like collagen, elastin or etc. So these type of proteins it is made up of in the fiber. So this matrix is very important to the connective tissue. Why? Because why the matrix are important means, as we all know that it is a fibrous in nature and it binds the other tissue. In fact, the nature of the matrix decide the function of the connective tissue. So according to the nature of the matrix only the function of connective tissue will be depends. So the main connective tissue main one is matrix. So you keep it in your mind. Once again I repeat, matrix is nothing but a jelly-like substances which are present in between the cell. It is composed of two substances, one is ground, another one is fiber. The ground substances is highly made up of water. It gives the shape of the tissue. Then matrix is made up of three different types of protein. Clear? The both combined is called as a matrix. Next we are going to discuss what are the functions of this connective tissue. Once again I repeat, the connective tissues are specialized in connecting as well as anchoring the various body parts. It can connect bone to bone or muscle to bone or organ to skin or organ to body. Functions, it gives support to various body parts. It gives the support, at the same time it gives binding and packaging the tissues. It helps to pack the tissues with organs. They are also living in nature. It is made up of homogeneous gel-like structure that is called matrix, as I told already. This is the main function is what? Supporting, packaging, anchoring and holding. This is the main function of this connective tissue. Next we are going to discuss about types of connective tissues. Next we are going to discuss that is the types of connective tissue. The types of connective tissue consist of three types. One is proper connective tissue, skeletal connective tissue, another one is liquid connective tissue. This liquid connective tissue we can also, that is that vascular tissue. Right? There are the three types. In fact, the proper connective tissue, it is consist of two types, that is a loose connective tissue, another one is dense connective tissue. So the loose connective tissue is example, that is the areolar tissue. Everything we will discuss in detail. The dense connective tissue consists of three parts, that is that adipose tissue, tendons and ligaments. Then the skeletal tissue consists of two parts, that is a bone and cartilage. Then the liquid connective tissue consists of two, that is a blood as well as lymph. So you have to learn, we have to learn each and everything in detail. Once again I repeat, the connective tissues are classified into three types, that is a proper, further it is divided into two, loose connective tissue, dense connective tissue. Loose it is the areolar tissue, dense it is adipose tissue, tendons and ligaments. Then next one is skeletal tissue, it is composed of two, that is a bone and cartilage. Then liquid connective tissue, it is also called vascular connective tissue, it consists of two, that is a blood as well as lymph. First we are going to discuss about the areolar tissue. You can see the image also. These areolar tissues are loose connective tissue. It is here the matrix is consist of two kinds of fiber. One is white collagen fiber, another one is yellow elastic fiber or elastin. The areolar tissue consists of two matrix, that is a white collagen fiber, another one is yellow elastic fiber. The yellow elastic fiber is also called elastin. You can see the image. Where does this areolar tissues are present? It joins the skin to muscle and it fills the space inside the organ. These are the places it is present. Normally it helps to join the skin to muscle and it fills the space inside the organs. Next we are going to discuss the function. Main function is supporting. As I told already, all the connective tissues are doing the main function, supporting and packaging. Here areolar tissue also helping for supporting as well as packaging the tissues between the organ lying in the body cavity, and the matrix of these tissues is very important in diffusion of oxygen. What kind of help it is doing means diffusion of oxygen and nutrients from the small blood vessels it can take and give to the cells of areolar. Then it also helps to combating the foreign toxin. It protect the body against the foreign toxin also, and also it helps to repair the tissues from injuries. Then the last function is it fix the skin to underlining of the muscle. These are the main important points of areolar tissue. Next we are going to discuss about other tissues. Dense connective tissue. This connective tissue densely packed, the matrix are densely packed, at the same time they have the collection of fiber cells, that is example tendon and ligaments. First we have to discuss the structure of tendon. You look at the picture, the tendons are cord like structure. Cord means it's a strip like structure. It is very strong and inelastic. This is flexibility is very less. At the same time it connect the muscles to bone. Main function of this tendons is it connect the muscles to bone. It gives great strength. This tendon is flexibility is limited, I told already. This tendon is made up of cells, that is called tendinocyte. Tendon's main function is it helps to attach the muscles to bone. Next we are going to discuss about ligaments. Ligament is opposite to tendon. It is very elastic and flexible in nature. You can look at the image. It connects bones to bones. The tendon is connect muscle to bone, but here the ligament it is connect that bones to bones. It contains very little amount of matrix. This is the ligament. Sometimes due to excessive pulling or stretching of ligament we got sprain. So this is because of the ligament problem. You might have heard that. So that is happened due to excessive pulling or stretching by the ligaments. Next we are going to discuss about adipose tissue. Adipose tissue. Adipose tissues is nothing but basically an aggregation of fat cells, that is called adipose tissue. The fat cells of adipose tissue is called as adipocytes. Adipocytes, adipo means adipose, cells, cytes means cells, that is made up of fat content. Each fat cells are round or oval in shape and it contains large amount of droplet of fat content inside the cell. It fill inside that fat material. It is the largest fat material present inside the cell. It is almost cover the cell. It has two types of protein fibers, that is that collagen and elastin fibers are present in the adipose tissue. There is a collagen and elastin fibers. Occurrence, it mostly lies below the skin. Function, main function is it act as a fat reservoir. It store the fat, and whenever we need that time it will be used. So it act as a reservoir of the fat. At the same time it provide the shapes of our limbs and other body organs, and it keeps the visceral organs means main organs to particular position, and it also act as a insulator. Because of this, the protection it is getting more. It maintain the body temperature also. I hope you have understood proper connective tissue. Next we are going to discuss about skeletal connective tissue. The skeletal tissue is also called supportive tissue. It includes vertebrae, column and cartilage and bones. These all are combined in the category of the skeletal tissue. First we are going to discuss about cartilage. This cartilage, it is very flexible, soft in nature. It contains less vascular matrix. It composed of slightly hardened calcium salt. This is made up of calcium salt. The cells of cartilage is called chondrocytes. The chondrocytes is nothing but cells of cartilage. The cartilage also made up of cells. That cells are called chondrocytes. These chondrocytes present in the fluid filled matrix. This matrix is composed of collagen fibers and chondrocyte cells. Mostly this cartilage occurrence of the cartilage is ear pinna, nose tip and epiglottis as well as trachea, that is a windpipe. These all are made up of this cartilage. Next one is this chondrocytes present in the fluid filled the space. You just see this matrix, it is having a less matrix. That less matrix are present, contain fibers and the chondrocyte. That chondrocyte filled with the matrix, that space is called a lacuna. Lacuna is nothing but the chondrocytes are present in fluid filled space is known as, here the fluid filled space means matrix. So the matrix and chondrocytes combine, it make a space, that is called lacuna. Here the blood vessels are absent in cartilage. At the same time, what is the function of the cartilage means it provide support and flexibility to body parts. Next we are going to discuss about bones. Bone is very strong and non-flexible in nature. It is made up of matrix. The matrix is contain more amount of protein. These bones are coated with certain salts like calcium and magnesium. What is the role of this salts means it gives hardness of the bone. The cells of this bone is called osteoblast or osteocytes. Osteo means bone, cytes means cells. So the cells of bones is called osteoblast or osteocytes. Matrix having a small ring like structure, that is a concentric rings are present. That rings are called lamella. Lamella is nothing but the matrix or containing a concentric ring like structure in the bone, that is called lamella. Now what is the function of these bones? The bones are form endoskeleton of human as well as vertebral animals. What is mean by endoskeleton? Means the skeleton which present inside the body. At the same time, except shark, remaining all vertebrates as well as human being contain this bone as a endoskeleton. Another function is it provides the shape to the body and it helps to support to the body parts also. It protects the vital organs like brain, lungs, heart, etc. It acts as a storage reservoir of calcium and phosphate. So these are the main function of bones. Once again I repeat, the bone is made up of osteoblast or osteocells. The matrix are having a concentric ring-like structure, that is called the lamella. Then what is the function of bones means it provides the shape to the body. It acts as an endoskeleton in vertebrate animals as well as human being except the shark. It provides support, it protects the vital organs like lungs, heart and brain. It acts as a reservoir for storing calcium and phosphorus. This is bone structure. I hope you have understood Connective tissue, there is a two types you have understood clearly, I hope. There is a one is proper connective tissue, in that we discuss densely and loosely connected tissues. Another one is skeletal tissues, bones and cartilage we discuss. Next video we are going to discuss about liquid connective tissue. Thank you, have a nice day.